Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all are good because I'm not good. I had completed 1 week at TAPMI and initial 4-5 days were quite easy, but today was so hectic as today was my class. So those who are planning to do MBA in future or those who had already completed their MBA, this video will be for them because I will be sharing my first week of my MBA experience at TAPMI. Those who knows, TAPMI is in Manipal. Those who don't know, yeah, it's a Mahe Institute. It comes under Mahe. Then it is in Karnataka, Udupi district. So it is quite two tier MBA school you can say. Then yeah, starting with the journey, like on 23rd June, I reached Tapni at midnight and I was allotted a guest room in H2 for one night stay. Then next morning, we had to go through the registration process and we had to we had been allotted a hostel room. So my hostel room were H2 509. Right now I'm in 509 only. Then on that day only I had did all the arrangement. I had adjusted my all the clothes, all the luggage I had cleared. Then on 26th I had to, oh sorry, on 25th I had interacted with lots of people. I visited campus. I had explored some places in the campus only. Then next day on 26th was our induction. So in induction it was to be held in Amrit Garden. So we went there by bus. Then in Amrit Garden, there was a quite long induction. It was quite for 5 to 6 hours. There were chief guides. They gave a motivational speech. Then we had a lot of faculties of TAPMI who is going to be teach us various subjects. So we got familiar with all of these. They were introduced on the stage. They have to give their introduction in a crisp. Then the chief guest was also from the TAPMI only. Then there were arrangement for parents, those students who had came with their parents, so they had arrangement for parents also. Then there were parents teacher meeting kind of thing also in so like if parents want to interact with teachers, so on lunch they can interact with them, even on snacks they can interact. Then we had a lunch, we had completed our induction. That was tiring, we had to sit a lot of hours in formals only. Then we came back and the main issue which I was facing was here is a lot of rain and because of that humidity is a quite good concern here. But it was quite enjoyable, the induction was quite good. Then we came back, we slept, like it was hectic, so all were tired, so I slept also. Then on 27th and 28th was our Yes Plus session. So I was quite shocked. What is this Yes Plus? So Yes Plus is basically a kind of yoga session. So for 2 days we had our yoga session in which we had to go through the breathing exercises and multiple games activity which will teach us life lessons, some life lessons. So if you will meet any Tapmian who is from 24-26 batch, just ask him or just say him Soham. So he will be quite fascinated to hear this and he will definitely be smiling after listening this because we had did this Soham for more than 2-3 hours in a day for 27 and 20th. We both day we had did 2 to 3 hours of Soham, a kind of breathing exercise it is. Then there were various games also in between, like we have given some newspaper and tapes and we have to build a structure, like on surface we have to build a structure from newspaper. The team who will be making the tallest structure will win, and the team should contain 10 to 12 member and that should be collected randomly. You have to form a group randomly. You just have to go and approach like how many members are in your group can I add, and that way you have to form a group. Then there are various other sessions of listening also, like you just have to tell your partner to be your partner, and then there will be some questions like what satisfies you more. So you just have to uh, speak, give a speech, or you have to just deliver what is in your mind about what satisfies you to your partner. Then similar thing they will do. So it's kind of listening activity also. So kind of relaxation was in the Yes Plus session. Then initially those breathing exercises was done in Sukhasan, but later it was shifted to Vajrasan. Those who know, in Bajrasana you have to fold your leg like this and sit. So it may hurt your ankle, but we have to do this for around 2 hours. We have to sit in Bajrasana for 2 years. But although those induction was quite good, like total induction day was for 5 days, and 3 day I had already told you. Then next 2 days was our team building activity. So in team building activities, uh, uh, quite some a group of member had came to organize these session of team building, and they had multiple sets of games. Like there were ball stealing game, then newspaper cloths, then you have to make a we have to take marble from pipe from one place to another. You just have to scroll from here, then another your team member will be there. So in that way you have to in that way we had gone through various games. Then that was our team building activity. Then we had our LEDC. LEDC is basically for leadership assessment and something like that. Then in that we had some psychometric tests. So those psychometric tests we had given, that was, there were no right or wrong answer. You just have to put your thoughts over there. Then we had gone through SEC. SEC is Student Executive Committee. So they are responsible for our well-being. So that's why it is quite important to get familiar with SEC also. So we got familiar with SEC, and yeah, we played some games and quizzes with SEC, and the winner got chocolates also. Then our induction was completed, and on first we had our documentation verification, in which all those documents which were mentioned in the mail, we had gone through those documents, and we just submitted a photocopy of that, and our documentation was over. From second, like today, from today we had our class started, and today we had our 4 classes. So it was quite hectic, because you have to sit for 4 hours, 5 hours, and you have to just be consistent toward the class. And there will be group discussions also in the class, like randomly faculty will ask you, okay, what is your opinion on that. So in that way you have to be quite active. So it's quite brain tiring sessions, you can say, but although it's quite interesting also. Then we had given a case study which we have to discuss tomorrow. So in that way my TAPMI journey is going on. I had described my 1 week at TAPMI. I will keep you updated about how a MBA journey looks like. So be connected with me if you are planning to do MBA in future, or if you are an MBA student, then be in touch with my channel, and you will enjoy, or you will relive those moments